In this week's Realty Rant, Vince Arcuri and Victoria McGuire from Cooperative Real Estate are back, and today they have brought Beth Cromwell from Hillsborough Title as their guest to discuss this morning short selling, short sales. I got a lot of questions. I think a lot of people do.
They're still alive. You know, everybody thought the end of the short sale era was you're going to kind of give us some statistics that they might be making a comeback. There's some reasons why you may be seeing more and why you as a consumer and as an investor, you may want to be aware of what's getting ready to happen in the real estate market.
So yeah, let's break down short sales. They are still happening, correct?
Yes, they are.
Still a good option?
It's still a good option for buyers.
Okay, but let's talk about numbers and comparative, I guess, to last year.
Yeah, last year we were down about 35% of the closed deals that closed in 2015.
Okay.
However, the price points are a lot higher now. We're up about 7% on the contract prices.
Now, to me, that would sound like maybe our real estate market is evening out a little bit better, that this is kind of proving that we're in a healthy market, healthier market. Is that correct?
Yes, the market's definitely stabilized, and we're seeing a lot easier time for the few short sales that are on the market and getting them processed through. It's a lot smoother now. So that's been a real pleasant thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And the appreciation in the market has actually helped the short sale process because now the banks aren't so upside down. In some areas, I know in Florida, we're up 40%. So they were almost even. So it's not as difficult as it once was to put a short sale together because the banks aren't as upside down as they were.
Okay, so as far as putting them together, though, when you talk about process, because if I'm looking for a home and I see short sale, my first initial thought is, no way, not doing it.
Right.
Who's the ideal person for a short sale?
Well, we had talked about this before we started shooting, and actually, I think it's really unfortunate that consumers don't buy more short sales. It's the investors that seem to be gobbling them up. And the reason why they do is they have the patience to be able to wait the 2, 3, 4 months sometimes it takes to get an approval.
Correct.
And unfortunately, that's good for an investor, but for somebody that needs to homestead, they're missing those great opportunities. So if you can live with mom in the basement for a couple of extra months, you could get a great deal.
Exactly.
Well, and what do you tell your customers and people who are coming in looking at short sale? I mean, what advice do you have them to know before you go down that road?
You have to be patient. Expect at least 120 days.
Okay.
If you have a deadline where you have to be into school or something like that by a certain date, a short sale may not be for you.
How, as far as the length of getting the home or selling the home with the short sale, how has that changed over the years as well? Is it still kind of right on track as what it was 2, 3 years ago as far as closing those?
They are streamlining the process a lot more now, so they are taking a little bit less time. However, with the property values coming up, some of those, great deals are not around as much as they were a couple of years ago.
I know you wanted to mention, Beth, too, about something, a timeline kind of being extended for the end of the year as well. You wanted to make sure people knew about.
Correct. The Mortgage Relief Act was extended to the end of this year. It actually started in 2007.
Okay. And what does that help people do?
It helps them with the deficiency on the short sale. They won't get taxes on the 1099 part, the portion of it.
So that has been extended till the end of
this year.
This year. We don't know about next year, so stay tuned.
They say that every year.
They say it every year, and then they extend it right about December. So
okay, all right. So stay tuned on that.
Absolutely, and then also, if anybody she does training for. So if anybody wanted to, if you're a real estate broker or an agent with so many new agents coming into the business, they're really outside the box, if you will, on the short sale terminology and whatnot. How would they get a hold of you? I mean,
you can call my cell phone. The number is 863-738-0332. We offer training classes. I offer one-on-ones. Just give me a call. I'll be glad to sit down with you guys.
Well, and I'll give you the last word, too, as far as, as we kind of bring this home, what should people know about short sales?
Short sales, one thing I did want to make sure that a lot of people knew is the prices that are set on short sales, that's not always the set price because that's not a price that the bank has approved. So
who determines that price then?
It's usually the seller and the agent working together to determine a price that they think the bank might accept. But you've got to be aware that the price might be negotiated further down, but it also might be more than what's set there. I have seen that come back where the bank said, no, we're not taking that.
I think overall people need to know to be flexible with short sales, right?
The main thing is to hire a good, reputable agents like me and Victoria that are very experienced in short sales, and we'll walk you right through it.
And somebody who's going to have a good team around them.
We got a team.
Absolutely, we've got a team.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much for being here this morning again. We look forward to having you guys back next week.
Thank you.
All right. And again, there is the info to get more information if you are looking to buy or sell, and of course the website realtyrant.com as well.